People, welcome back. Blue tick. Sorry for no episode last week. There was a few technical difficulties. Which made us unable to give you lot what you need. But we're back this week. Me, myself, Bugsy B.
Me, myself, Mr. Serious Banter.
We have a very special guest this week. How can I say it? A success story from the Blue Borough. So I would like to... Do you want to introduce yourself or shall I?
No. You want us? Yeah, you got this, man. I'll let you do it.
School friend, run with it, man. School friend, you get me? You guys in
this
class
week
together.
we have with us from the Blue, Bafta winning Vic Santoro.
Yeah, come on, man. You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
This is bro. Grew up with him from my blood. Proper stuff.
You're not gonna blame him. You see all the things that went wrong. I blame him and his generation.
No, not to do with me.
Just putting it out there.
I'm a good one. I was the good soul. Yeah, I was the good one. Trust me. Look in my eyes, and you'll see it. So let's get into this, bro. What's happening?
The man them's got a podcast. That's mad. I respect it. Yeah, I love it still. I've been at home gas. I hear the man them's got a podcast.
Bro, good to have you on still, my brother. Good to have you on. But yeah, boom. So how you been dealing with life though? What's life been dealing with? I know you're a busy man.
Working, man. Just working. I think this COVID thing has got everyone like slowed up a couple things in the beginning, but yeah, man, we found a way around it. We worked through it, but yeah, just been literally. You see, 2020 has been a mad year. Like it's been a tragic year for different reasons, but work-wise, it's been like my best year.
Oh, so you've been very productive.
Yeah, I've been productive. I had my head down, no distractions. You know, I've been in the mountains, just taking in the trees. You know,
doing Tai Chi.
Yeah, just trying to get into myself. But yeah, it's been a good year, man.
No, that's a good look still. That's a good look still.
I got some questions for you still, but obviously I wrote them down because I like to come prepared, innit?
Okay,
I don't want to do I don't want to do the freestyle. You know, the freestyle thing's a bit mad. I was gonna do it, but I said nah, I got to be prepared for this. Right. So let me see. I don't want to say we're gonna talk about it briefly, but I don't want to dwell on your past for too long because this is more about positivity rather than it is the negativity. But at the same time, I need people to really understand
where
you came from a place.
Yeah.
So I just want you to briefly, don't go mad on it and start giving them this, that, and then
not too much.
You get me? Just say to them, you went to jail for blah blah and how long you did.
Went jail for what did I go to jail for? A couple things.
I have to tell them.
Cost me like over a decade later. I think like 11 years.
Yep.
Gave to the Queen. It just came out of a plan. I've just been trying to put one foot in front of the other every day, really. And
I just gotta say this, like this is real talk. This is real spill. Like I was on the wing with you, 2014.
Yeah, in the March.
It's now 2020, and you're a Bafta award winner. And let me make for people for man them that do this jail thing, you'll understand. For like a couple people that might be looking like so what's that? But like trust me. That big is thing.
And you've all made
madness.
History. First one out of fucking Turnham.
One out of Turnham, innit?
Yeah, who out of the Blue Borough's got a Bafta?
You know what? Yeah, actually, I am. Yeah,
I'm sure there's. What's his name?
Who?
There's I'm sure.
Couple man's brought awards back to the end.
I don't know if anyone's got a Bafta.
No one's got
a big thing.
Bafta's a big thing.
The Bafta thing's separate, but I think couple man has brought awards back to the end.
Of course they are.
And for me, you see, like you were saying, when we was in jail, I was motivated when I see man in the ends doing their thing. That was my drive in jail. Like, yo, like,
made you know you can
that made
do
me
it.
believe in it. Like, yo, like, bro, hold on a minute. Like, if they're doing it,
it's possible.
And they're from the village, I must can come out. And
I always say that if I knew UK rap was going to be this popping when I was younger, I would have tried it myself.
Yeah, I'd have tried the thing as well.
What? At the time, I was looking at my like, you dickhead. What you doing rapping? Rapping ain't paying no bills. You waste, man. Here we are in 2020 now. I'm dying to be a rapper.
It's mad still.
It's real.
It's a mad time still. It's
definitely a mad time, yeah? It's definitely. All right, then. So, what was... Wait there. So, when you came out after doing 11, 2015,
Yeah.
What was the first steps you made towards even being in a position where you could even qualify to win a Bafta? Not even winning it, just to get yourself into a position where you would be able to even be in that position.
You know what it is, yeah? There was a lot of failed attempts. So like there was not that one thing I did that worked. So basically, like before I come out, I thought to myself, okay, cool. Well, based on where the game was, I thought if I'm gonna come out, I want to like put something on the table and introduce myself from the business standpoint. So I had my homecoming party I was planning before I got out. You know, I phoned up, I booked Charlie Sloth, Crefton Conan, Lady Dynamite, Angel. I booked a bunch of acts and we had it hired at a club in Crawley called Mocha. Was it Mocha? Yeah. So we had hired at a club around there. So it's like, it was supposed to be my thing where I book people, put money in their pocket and introduce myself, like welcome home, like, like, so, you know what I'm saying? You get the maths. Yeah. And obviously the idea was for people that's thinking about doing events, it wasn't like wasting money. So it was like, okay, cool. Like you book acts and how you work it out at the venue is you don't pay for the venue. You just negotiate a percentage of the bar and you keep the door. So if you plan it properly, you should see the bread back. Plan this all out. Everything's booked. Everyone's ready to go. The day I was supposed to come out, blood. Yeah, immigration.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, because you're not from here.
Brother, you're saying the immigration. So it's like,
fucking hell.
I couldn't even. So now the promoters are phoning me like, does a show go on? Like, yeah, I'm trying to say to you, I've just spent like, me and my business partner just spent like 12 bags booking everyone. Them times was when you could do that for that amount before everything kind of took off. So man's had to let the show go on. As you can imagine, I'm sitting in my cell trying to work out a deportation order and I got this big show happening and I'm not even there. And there's been jingles on radio saying welcome home and all this other nonsense and I'm not even at home.
That's mad.
So that was like my first failure at trying to get myself in the building. So you see when you plan it like that and it crashes, you're just like, rah.
So you said the party still went ahead?
The party went ahead because
that's mad still.
It's like, okay, I can't not make the party go ahead. And not only that, it's like, it was a shock to me that never worked. It's like, rah, because my thing was, that's all I need and I'm in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm established.
You get the idea in it. Like I'm saying, so it's like, that didn't work. So I had to go back to the drawing board. But there's been many instances.
You wanted an easy opening though.
Yeah, I know.
You wanted to just fall into the game. The man thought his 12 bags are just gonna make you.
I thought, I was gonna come in the game. I thought it like I tried it.
I just had a madness opening that.
I see you over there.
No, but I fully tried it, but it never worked.
Sorry. I get some tissue, please. Told them.
So you say, and then what was that? And then
there was other things as well, bro. Like, you know what was hard for man? Come on, you know we come from the village, so it's like we're just used to certain type of like way of communication. So when I first trying to interact with the industry, you got to remember in my head, this is where arrogance sort of gets to you, yeah? This is, I got something in there still. This is where arrogance gets to you. In my head, like, I'm a Vic, innit? Everyone's supposed to know who I am. But they're talking about, I've just done 11, I've kept it solid, I ain't got scandals on my name. So I'm thinking in the industry, because I'm seeing Roadman rapping, you lot must know that. My page 16 must be what someone knows.
You're trying to do, transfer the road into the
really, I'm not understanding that this is a business
place.
This is a marketplace. So when I'm even trying to communicate with people from the early days, like, you know, like all the channels that came about link up to, I didn't know none of it. I'm thinking you lot came off the back of our thing. That's what I was thinking at the time.
Before you left,
it was channel
you was rapping. You was channel you. Streets of Broccoli.
So when I'm ringing you and I call my name, I'm expecting the moment I say, you know, that arrogance gets you. I'm thinking the moment I say Vic, you're supposed to be like, oh yeah, no, don't obviously of course I know who you are, but these times, no one knows who my name is.
What's your real name? What's your real name?
None of these guys know who my name is.
What's your name? Sorry?
So now I'm getting offended, and you go through it. Every new artist goes through it, and I'm saying this to the artists that are going through it. You end up start being antisocial. You might threaten a couple of people.
Like what? You're not pushing my thing now. Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? That's mad.
That's mad.
That's the arrogance.
You might threaten a couple people. I'm not
even gonna lie. Secretly, I've been going through it. Cause secretly, 2 months this new to this podcast thing, I start watch everyone's podcast, innit? So secretly, I see certain podcasts and I'm like, them pussy holes got more views than man. Hey, this is mad. What? People don't rate man's thing. It's the same thing.
But you don't understand. We weren't rappers, nothing. Like, man just come from this normal life, innit? Like this everyday going to work stuff. We started the podcast. So you see this thing, I understand. But there's frustration to an extent. Me, I don't watch it. You get me? But yeah, I see bugs.
Wow, it's crazy.
I see the frustration still.
You know what it is? I think it's just man. Man's from the roads, innit? It's competitive.
Yeah.
Man's forever competitive, innit?
Like, but you know what it is? I think it's getting into the game at a stage of your life where it's like my name is already my name. So man's not a youth on a come up, so automatically the arrogance is worse. Because
definitely.
It's like, definitely. Know man's thing.
Definitely.
Really, it's a new world.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a new one.
Yeah, but you see what it is. You see what it is. You see what it is. You see what it is.
Different. Yeah, your team's not.
No, listen. I fully hear you. But you see what it is. You see, because the industry's so street orientated and everyone in it claims to be from this person. I expect them to pay their dues to the people that have really done it. And that's just like, obviously that's in the ideal world.
But that mentality there is like, I think that's stage one. Everybody has to go through that. Your ego is gonna be checked. And man might take long to respond to your message. You're like, bro, I come to a place where certain man in the hood ring, ring you.
Bro, we had a man come on here, yeah? Man message these thing, yeah.
Hey, such man,
big up such man's thing. I hear what man message these thing, yeah. And I never got a response.
Hey, cuz
man was in the yard taking it personal. Like, are you mad? What's wrong with this brother? Watch when man see this brother.
Man grow these man.
Watch when man see this brother. Man was in the yard talking about. Watch when man see him. Watch.
It gets
arrogance. See the next time we saw him. See the next time we saw him. He was game. He was like, cuz, I don't know what you're worried about.
You know what he said? I don't even run my Instagram. Like, and you man are getting upset. Like, what are you talking about? But obviously, remember, man don't understand
when you're
new. It's just new.
Bro, you know how much young artists hit me up and they complain about a cameraman or a channel or somebody, they message them back and I keep telling them, saying, bro, that's just stage one. You gotta just go through. And they're like, nah, blood, forget that. Man's not hearing about those stage one.
Because you see, if you don't get past it, it's not for you.
It's not for you.
Because you're gonna buck the same thing in stage one, in stage 2, 3, and 4, but you're bucking other things too on top of it. So if you don't get past stage one, it's not for you.
And guess what? And here's the biggest thing I'm gonna say to anyone: how you deal with people in stage 1 is how they deal with you in stage 3 and 4
and 5.
If you start off on the wrong leg with man and you don't practice Sabbath, you ain't got no patience.
That's life in general.
You ain't got no patience. When man see you in step 4, man's just gonna remember you as that brother that threatened me in stage 1. And even though you're way past that by then, he don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear it.
Nobody don't remember positive. They only remember negative. That's all he's doing.
Chatting shit that time, and he doesn't want to hear it. And the thing about the industries, man's never gonna say that to you. You see the effects of your behavior. You're gonna just feel it.
No one's ever gonna tell you, but you're gonna feel it.
Man texting you and said, I don't like what you're done.
Man ain't doing that. Man are seeing you and be like, hey, we should hook up, bro. We should hook up.
You know, in the industry, you know someone don't like you when they don't invite you to their parties. They have parties and they don't invite you. That's when you know you've pissed someone off. You get me?
Yeah, but see, even with that now, that's like stage 2 now. I'll break it down. You know, certain man you thought you was cool with.
Yeah.
You're looking on the socials, certain man that is thing, you're not there. So you might automatically, my man didn't invite me.
Questioning the thing.
Like, what, my man, I thought me and my man was cool, but guess what, bro? There's 2 elements to this. When you get in the industry, you come across industry peers that you're just cool with. They're not your friends. You can get yourself confused thinking, colleagues. These are my guys.
They're colleagues.
So then that's why you're getting offended when you're not invited to the stuff, but you don't know these man from nowhere. So it takes a while for you to actually clock that. Someone has to tell you that, brother, I'm not gonna lie.
My man's not your
met these man 3 months ago.
My man's not your brethren.
Check yourself.
My man's not your brethren. Check yourself.
Yeah, you gotta check yourself.
Where you know him from? Why are you even getting mad? What?
It's real.
You met my man 3 months ago, and then you're just like, oh yeah, for real.
You feel like a pussy, yeah.
So that's so there's a lot of these things. That's why I'm always on my Instagram telling the people coming into it like, yo, bro, you gotta go through it. Don't be like me. I went through bro. If I'm honest, don't get me wrong. But
you made the thing look easy though.
No, fam.
You tried to come out, book everyone and just fool into and just be everyone's virgin and just be a celebrity.
The man said he did it. What year did you win the Bafta?
2018.
So that was 2019, yeah.
Oh, 19?
Was it only 19?
Last year?
Yeah, won the Bafta last year.
Oh, it feels like a little bit longer than that. I thought it was 2018.
No, but you know what?
But either which way.
No, but I shot it. The thing happened in 2018.
Okay.
The Bafta ceremony was a year after.
Either which way, it took you 4 years
to win a Bafta.
From the gates to the Bafta.
Yeah, but don't tell people that.
Hey, at award ceremonies with Idris Elba.
Yeah, come on.
Now, what I'm saying to you is that you made it look easy.
Definitely.
You see, if you ask, like, you see, like, the industry, yeah? Like, you see the reason, like, do you know how much I've had to go back to people and say, yo, brother, you see, in 2016, I spoke to you mad that time. Like I shouldn't have come at you like that. I've had to clean up my list in order to even clear the path because you got to remember, I was like bulldozing through the thing. I'm just unapologetic. I just don't even care. Like, however, because I've just sat down, like, don't even stand in my way. I'm not even trying to read what you mean.
Own this.
Like,
they owe this to me.
And my thing is, like, I've got a story that's documented. I'm not one of these man just talking about my story that I made up. The feds can confirm it. The newspapers can confirm what I'm talking about. Like, I really went through these experiences. So it's like, I've had to go back on myself and deal with people, right, to open the doors to my blessings. Let me say this. Let me break that down. In year 1 and 2, I might have dealt with people wrong, but it put roadblocks in my way that I didn't anticipate. And because I'm a spiritual youth, I felt the roadblocks is based on some of the energy that I was putting out into the world. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
Reciprocate.
So I had to sort of recycle, like revive that, recycle that energy and clean it up in order for I don't think if I didn't do that, my doors for the blessings to the Baftas and all these things wouldn't have happened. So the main element there is I had to start dealing with people properly, like putting the right energy into the world in order to get those doors open.
I rate that
literally.
I fully rate.
Yeah, but you know what though, yeah? Like I keep of recently this has been coming up a lot, yeah. Everybody's living off experience, innit? Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are in life. You live off of experience. Like you learn, even up to this day now, like no one's got it sewn up. You're always forever learning. Life's the biggest lesson and teacher that you're ever gonna come across in one time. And very, very, very few situations are gonna be the same. And when they are the same, you're prepared for it because you're living off experience. You get what I'm saying?
Life, yeah.
That's how life works. You get what I'm saying? The first time you go through something, it's nuts to you. It's always going to be alien, isn't it? It's alien.
It was a rocky road,
so it's
man.
mad. And then after you've been through it, hindsight's a good thing because you get to look back and analyze yourself. You can analyze what you did in a situation and how people made you react like that in a situation. And you can decide how to decipher and deal with a situation differently. But that's something that you learn from experience. That's not something that you wake up with. You don't wake up like that. It's only over time. This is why you see big man start telling you, nah man, I can't break the law. Because man's tired of going to jail for 20 years. He's learnt from experience. First time he went to jail, they gave him 6 months. Minor. Man's got 6 months in him. Yeah, done that. Went back, got a 12-month. Minor. After that, they gave him a 3. It was still a minor. Then they gave him a 6. Ooh, it's getting tasty, but I got this.
Yeah.
Then they gave him a 10. And he said, oh, after all of these times that I've given them, now I've got to give them this. Yeah, I'm not on this no more.
Yeah.
All depended on age as well, because that's your life.
No, but some people learn early. There's certain man that go to jail once and never come out.
Yeah, I know a couple man like that. I used to think, I used to sit in jail thinking, well, how come I'm not one of them, man?
I was one of these guys. See my thing. See when I left.
Look at you.
I said to the man,
one of these guys.
I said to the man, listen, see you later, mate.
I was one of these guys.
I said later. The man said, I hope I won't see you again. I said, I can almost guarantee you ain't see me again. He said, you know what? I've heard this so many times. I actually believe you. That was it. Done. But it's within you, innit? It's what you're willing to deal with. You understand me? I had my youths early and freedom. I rate my freedom. So you see things like that were it for me. Understand me? So,
come on, that's what growth is about, man.
100%.
Growth's definitely about that.
But yeah, talking on this gun number 6 though. What made you come up with something like this? Can you see that, bro?
Fam.
It was a mad documentary. You see, coming from a man in the hood that I used to sit next to in class, that used to sing Shabba Ranks. Yeah, you see that. See that?
Hey, what tune? What tune was it?
I don't know why he's bringing all that up. That man used to laugh at me.
Tune in it.
He was one. You know what? He was one of the man laughing at me for trying to be a rapper.
You went to school with him. You went to school with him. Wait. 1 second. You went to school with him, yeah? Tell the people then what he was like in school.
He was a little piss taker, fam. He was a troublemaker, blood. He was a troublemaker. Listen, he was a troublemaker.
He was a
troublemaker, blood.
I never took the piss out of you rapping though. But I knew you loved music.
Couple man to you lot was taking the piss out of me rapping, fam. You took the piss.
You know why I know he took the piss? You know why I know he took the piss? Because I know him. Look at his eyes.
Do you know one thing I will say though, Vic? You knew you was going to be a star from early to blood club.
You know what? Everybody.
No, trust me, blood. I promise you. Cause you was like, see, music was your thing, blood. You knew music from all different languages. Rugger was your thing, you know.
Yeah, I used to listen to Rugger.
Rugger was
the man that used to give me a hard time though, because you know what it is? The man I used to wear bandana. The man that used to give me a hard time.
You know what? Remember what it was? Remember what it was? It was the Caribbean versus the continent them times there still. It was mad still.
Nah, it's cool. But you know one thing I'll say though? Yeah, school times.
But the gun number 16, bro. I would love to come in there and cap and be like, yo, you man, like I sat down, I cooked up this whole idea. This is why I keep saying to everybody, God is real. And for me, I'm in a place in my life where you just couldn't tell me God is not real. Bro, I went and done a talk in a prison, and we'll get into all of that later. The man that brought me to the talk, he's the man that is a lifer. That I met in jail, he was a lifer.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a lifer. I think he was in jail for shooting a couple police officers in Brixton in the old days. So he was doing like a 24 rec or something like that. So when he's banging at like the last end of his rec, I'm finishing my sentence. So when we've come out, anyway, he's hit me up and say, yo, bro, I got this thing, prison thing. I know you're already kind of doing that. Come with me. I've gone and done that with him. Then Garden Production, they do 24-hour in A&E and all them shows. 24-hour in A&E and all them kind of shows.
Okay.
They've contacted him about the Gun Number 6 documentary. Check it now, brother. The criteria for it was we need ex-offenders with firearm offences.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's mad.
Think of the criteria. We don't want nobody else. We just want... This is big BBC Garden Production. We want ex-offenders with firearm offences.
You know why? Because they needed the authenticity of that team. That's what it is.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what it is.
I couldn't even plan that. I can't plan that.
That's what it is.
So when the woman... For me, I'm thinking, that criteria doesn't even make sense. I'm like, why do you not want man with firearm offense? Like, what's that? Like, what's that about? Like, what's that gonna do? But they say no, we need authenticity. So I'm G checking the thing. Like, a man's not coming on you lot saying to talk nuts. A man's not rare, this, that, and other. They said no. It wasn't gonna be that. And then they said there was a bag attached to it. So for me, you got to remember, we're coming from the flipping the village.
Man, I tell you, say what bag?
I'm saying, well, you're gonna attach a bag to it, and then they're just like, yeah. I'm thinking, what are they talking about? So when I arrived on the thing, because I was going through my own therapy from just being in a place in my life where I just wanted to change, bro. I had enough of the roads, and I'd come out. I'd had that rough period where it's like I'm not putting out the right energy into the world, and I'm not getting nothing good back. I just want something good back. So this thing come along. So literally, when the cameras are on, I was literally in a therapeutic state when they recorded me talking about my life.
When the camera's on, do you feel like you're acting, or is it just normal?
Bro, in that moment there, I was having deep therapy because check it, it's like I'm going through deep therapy, but they're recording it and they've decided that this is the main piece. We want to make my man the main feature in this, but that wasn't planned. I didn't go in that thing like, oh, I want to be the main thing. I didn't have no plans, bro. I had no plans at all, fam. I was just literally doing therapy. And that's how that got all the way from there, all the way to the Rascal.
That's mad.
All the way to the Rascal Baftas.
Yeah, that is mad. That is mad.
Like, man was in pain. I was going through pain when I recorded that. I was going through like, I was in a whole different place in my life where it was all or nothing. Where I was like at that stage where it's like, I was starting to question myself. Like, can man really give up? Like, can man really come off the roads and survive?
But do you know what's nuts about life and God? You believe in God, isn't it? That same sentence that categorized you and put you in that category is what's made you win this BAFTA.
Imagine that.
If you never done your sentence, you wouldn't have come into the criteria. You wouldn't have matched the criteria.
Wouldn't have never got the opportunity.
Wouldn't have never got the brother.
He would have never got the life one.
Crazy about it.
Bro. Sometimes you see God, he strips you in it. Like, or life does this to you in it. You have to strip yourself and start from scratch. That's exactly what's happened.
God is always on time.
You get me?
Nothing before his time. Nothing that's not meant for you is gonna reach you.
Definitely.
Everything that is meant for you is gonna reach you.
Are you checking what you just said, yeah? That's what's made you get this job.
Imagine that.
You understand?
Imagine that. So it's like, it's been like...
It's not even that. That's why I asked you. It's not acting to you. If what made you get the job is what you went to jail for and you have to play that part, that is not acting. You're playing your role.
I literally, so check the techers. I literally went on the thing, man spoke about man's life. And that got man on that stage.
Yeah, that's
man's life, not a movie role. Not that man was acting.
What I'm saying to you, bro.
Literally, man's life experiences. And they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you know
have
what?
You really checked it like that?
Tell one of them to come and talk to me. I got experiences.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing.
So like, it was like a real life, like kind of sign from God. Like, you got to remember when they're calling me talking about it's been shortlisted. I'm thinking, what are you lot talking about? Remember Bafta? I'm not even thinking about acting. That's not even in my head. You know, like a man. I'm not thinking what you lot talking about.
Did that make you want to start acting?
No, bro. When they said you lot have been nominated, And then remember, in the Baftas, you can't buy tickets to go to it.
Yeah, you have to be
So
invited.
I'm just like, oh, yeah, amazing.
Oh, that's your invite.
Yeah, bro, no, they didn't even...
Even when you're nominated, you ain't invited. You have to get an invite. Remember, it goes to a board. Remember, so when you get nominated, it gets nominated and then it goes through a process where it goes to a board, innit? Now, before it gets to this television stage, there's hundreds and hundreds of people. So once it gets narrowed down to the finalists, that's when you get your invite. If you're not a finalist,
I remember
you won't get an invite.
Shout out the other cast members, the other youths that were involved in it. We was all telling our stories. I just think how it got edited, I got made the focal point. But then when I got the call from the directors, like, yo, the Baftas asked for you. It wasn't just you to attend.
Mad.
Oh, don't lie, not the whole squad.
Yeah,
the whole team didn't go.
Nah, really, that's
because
still.
just like Blazer.
They were like, we won my man.
Yeah, that's tough.
And even then, I'm thinking, and you know, I turn up there X, Y, Z, and you know, when they call out the winner. Funny thing was, my man's in there, man, feel out of place, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying, we come from the village. I'm in there, and then check it. This is now we're going to spirituality a bit more. The director, word to God, the director asked me, "Who do you want to speak to here?" Like, bro, how come you're not speaking to none of these people? You know what I said to him? I said, I want to speak to one of the dragons. One of the guys with dragons. Then I said, that's all I want to speak to. So I want to chat to one of the dragons. When man's sitting there, who do you think comes up to announce the winner? One of the dragons, bro. The director pushed me and said, when they come to announce it, I said, no way. If we win it, this is mad.
That's energy.
One of the dragons, bro.
That's energy.
So for me, you see that God.
Oh, is that one of the dragons that called you up?
That's mad.
So you see that God, yeah. You see, for me, I'm in a place in my life right now. You see, all the time I've been in the mountains lately. Like it's like, you see manifestation and words and energy and things you put out. First, because the first step of it is taking ownership that you haven't represented the best version of yourself. Yep. If you can't be honest of that and you blame everybody else. So you see, like for me, I'm aware that, you know what? I haven't represented the best version of myself because 100%. I know I'm a youth that I can feel talents within myself that I can't seem to achieve nothing from it. Mm-hmm. So that must be because of my output. My output must be wrong. Something I'm doing must not be right. So I have to kind of go deep and say, right, you know what, bro? I've got to center that and get that right and start like, so even if you meant phoning someone, I was phoning people and saying, brother, you see that time I said that to you, my bad, you know, and they're thinking, what are you talking about, bro? There was things I remembered. Let me just clear my table, clear my plate, because here's the benefits of that. You see, once you got a clear table and a clear conscience and you put yourself out, the sincerity is there, you see if anybody plans against you, you see if anybody hatches anything against you without a justified reason, it will never work. And that's spirituality, it will never work. No matter how, you know what I'm saying to you. So it's very, like, when we're in a very, like, I'm very fortunate to attain growth with my age accordingly, because we come from a place where we're stuck in our childhood, because a lot of us go to prison young, so you don't get time to mature the right way. And I feel very fortunate
when you go
to be able to mature, like, and,
like,
you know,
a pause button, innit? So I fully understand that. And you've come out and been able to have a second chance.
All right, so let me ask you this here quickly, because this was a big thing. You protested with your kids, innit?
Yeah, bro.
How was that?
2020 has been, fam, I don't even know. You see this year, I've been through a roller coaster, man. That was powerful, bro.
Yeah, that was mad.
That was powerful, bro. Like, my kids were next to me, masked up. Like, I can't explain it. And then check what happened. So when people are watching the news and all the papers, you see me like in them things. Like, bro, I went to protest just like everybody else with my kids. I don't know at what point of the protest it happened. Before I knew it, I had a megaphone in my hand and everybody was following me. Bro. But like, real shit. Before I knew it, I had a megaphone in my hand and everybody was following me.
Now I see the picture of you in your...
You know, I came there on
looking like Shinobi.
You know what I'm saying? I came there.
I see the picture of you.
I had the thing in my hand and everybody was following me.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It wasn't planned at all. So like, that was such a powerful moment for me. And I think it's like, sometimes like, I always go back to talk about God. Like, God shows you signs in your life to let you know, like, you know, many are called, few are chosen.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
If you don't realize your blessing, it will go past you. That's just like, it's like a river. It'll flow past you. You get what I'm saying to you?
Definitely.
So like, I think now, so those are little moments that God gave me the nudge. I said, look, like, you know, you're a leader. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. Like, so anything you're doing, that's anything you're doing, that's
to say the least, isn't it?
Yeah, anything you're doing that's against this, pattern that up.
Yep.
Because this is your path. Like, forget everything else. You're supposed to
do this.
Take something to, you know what I'm saying to you. So it's like, you know, so when I get the messages, you know, I take them on. So that was another powerful moment with my kids.
Because you're a spiritual man.
Yeah, with my kids.
People get messages, you know, but they don't know how to receive.
They're not, yeah, I used to be one of them people.
Yeah, that's like,
and I probably still miss messages.
You gotta find.
I probably still miss messages now.
It's about finding yourself, but enough people get messages. They just don't know how to read.
All right, let me ask you what the people then want to know. How much you getting paid now?
I'm broke. I'm broke, man.
Stop all of this, man. I'm broke, man. Listen, do you know one thing? You're a godly you. Don't ever call broke on yourself when you're not broke. I'm gonna because the tongue's powerful.
The tongue is powerful. You know what? I take that back.
So you see that? Yeah, you don't do that.
You're not broke now.
What I will say is,
start the things.
What I will say is, I'm rich in love. I'm rich in support. I'm rich in motivation. I'm rich with determination.
So
and
you're really wealthy then.
So yeah, my wealth is not can't be measured by, you know, finances or material things.
That's good.
I think I'm more rich in the other things.
But you don't wear Primark clothes.
I do wear Primark clothes.
I'm just asking.
I don't believe that.
I was just asking.
There's nothing wrong with Primark.
No, there's not. I wear Primark.
They got some cold white.
I wear Primark clothes.
They got some cold white tees. You go in there, you get your white tees. The fits are even better now. Like yo, like listen.
Yeah, Primark t-shirts.
What size t-shirt do you wear?
XL, everything.
Stop lying, man. You're extra medium. Stop lying.
I'm XL guy.
You know it's extra medium. He tries to make yourself extra big.
Medium and the large.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking, fam. Allow it, because you know you're one of the strongest men I know in the gym. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out.
I know, but
so what's
you see
happening
what
with you? Go on.
Nah, you see the boxing thing. I wanna put.
Oh, you want to touch on spades and them, man?
I got you.
Come on.
I stay in spades with my artist, you know. And you see but you see what I see the next man do? I see the next man he named bare names and just anyone he didn't like or that had a bit of size to him, just chewed him to spades. Like spades, you spades can manage this one, spades can manage this one.
You Apple.
Yeah.
He didn't want to take on no. He didn't want to take on no one of size.
Yeah, that's it. See what I'm saying to you? You took that really, really serious, didn't you? 'Cause obviously it was a serious thing, innit?
Yeah. No. Can I answer this for you, Vic?
Oh, go on.
Vic is a marketing genius. Vic is a marketing.
Vic took that serious.
Listen to me.
Vic, did you take it serious? Be honest.
Listen to me. I know this brother. I'm telling you now, my man is a marketing genius. He generated more interest into that fight than would have been if he didn't pay it any mind.
I fully hear that. I fully
Do you understand?
That. But at the same time, did you take it serious?
No.
At that time when you was training, did you feel like a professional? Like, yo, I'm getting ready for the big thing. It was a big fight.
Two things. I never said this before, but I give the man the exclusive.
See what I'm saying?
Because no one else has got the exclusive.
So I'm saying.
When the initial live went up, when the man are talking about who they can fight, it looked very random, right? Like it looked like they just went online and they're talking shit.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
It was planned.
A man had called my man and discussed the possibility of like an exhibition fight, and the plan was for him to go online and do that.
Okay.
1 second. Let me look at him. See what I'm saying about marketing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
I take it time.
So the
marketing's real.
The plan was for my man to go online and do that. Now, when I initially saw the footage, I didn't know that, but it turned out that the investor was my brethren as well.
Okay.
I remember you
So
saying
man, so I had to get looped in now.
Yeah, come on. It's
Like,
only
okay,
right.
this is it. Yeah, I'm saying to you. So the moment I got told to play for my brethren, he goes, basically, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do. Bam, bam, bam. So my green light was more from him. So you get what I'm saying to you. So for me, I think the moment that is said to me, I'm just like, oh, that's what you want, bro. And rare, this, that, and the third. So my name getting called when it was supposed to happen, I think that man just called too much names.
They called a lot.
So when my name got called, it was like, where I knew the promoter, and I knew like, yo, this is live. Oh,
It's official stuff.
It was just like, okay, whoever wants it can have it.
Yeah, but was they meant to pull your name out then?
No, there wasn't.
They wasn't, was they?
There wasn't still.
Because that was even random.
So wait
the wrong name, it was the wrong name.
there. So why didn't it happen? Why didn't it take
the wrong name.
Was what the people them heard the proper thing?
Facts.
Or it was
All
facts?
facts.
So the doctor said he's not allowed to fight.
Yeah, all facts.
He's too big.
Yeah, all facts.
That's what the doctor
That's
said.
sad.
All facts. Nah, it's not.
But Space was a goer still. I did hear Space was a goer.
No, but I hear all of that.
No, I've never doubted your team. Don't get it twisted. I'm team Vic in it.
No.
But Space is a goer.
No, but I'm saying
you get me?
I hear that.
Yeah, but I've heard enough man are goers.
No, but that's why it threw you in the den with him.
No, I'm just
that's
saying.
why my man threw you. Can remember?
No, I'm just saying. I don't mean nothing by that. But how many times have you heard he's a goer?
B. Edis.
And then he gets gone. I don't understand.
My man never mentioned your name. It was the other brother.
Yeah, but here what going though, yeah? But I know that. But
Did the other brother want some though? I don't think the other brother wanted. I don't think the other brother wanted.
You want to listen to this, yeah?
I don't think he wanted.
You gotta remember, yeah, it's not Man, them I got this thing confused, innit? It's like when everybody's talking exhibition fights, yeah. This is not. Yeah, I can rock a man on the roads, or like I've had 1 or 2 fights. This is not that. This whole thing is like there's a technique to it. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? You might have that knockout
It's not a
bang,
street fight.
but you're not gonna land it so easily. I'm not like it doesn't work like that. Come on, know how to defend it. Everybody might have one bang on them, but you're not gonna land it so easily. You don't even know what I'm saying. And then you go into another level where man's talking pressure points and man.
You see what it is though? I saw you foaming at your mouth when you heard the man's doctor told him he couldn't fight. Blood, you was fuming. The man was
I spent the money in my head, fam. I spent the money in my head.
was fucking pissed. The man was like, why did you tell me from earlier? Like, so what? Like, so what? Your doctor only knew this now.
Vic already brought some new jewels with that money.
I spent the money in my head.
Vic had the new jewels around his neck. He's taking pictures with it.
My manager said, I spent the money in my head. Already, I was like, I was jogging with a smile, like, oh my days, like this is about. God, brother, I'm phoning them and I'm like, yo, fam, they said 70 bags. Like everyone can say what they want. I haven't seen 70 bags like that.
Yeah, just like that.
So when I'm talking to my brethren, that's the promoter, I'm saying, yo, B, like, are you being serious? He's like, bro, listen, if you can sell this fight, 70 for the winner, 30 for the he's not a capper. So I'm like, smiles. I phone my son. I say, yo, listen, this year is gonna be great. I phone my son. I'm like, yo, son, this is gonna be great for us. He's like, what happened, dad? I'm like, they've offered that
I've got
fight.
70 son.
I phone my
70 soon come.
My son's like, yo, dad, swear down. We're doing press ups together. Like, don't lie. I'm like, yeah, we're going on holiday. I spent the money in my head. So when I hear the fight's not happening, I wounded, fam. I was upset.
You was foaming at your mouth.
I was upset, blood.
Yeah.
Say, yo, he's like, bro, but listen, I'm saying. Just let the fight go ahead, bro. He's like, bro.
It's gonna have to be for free.
Like, basically, you're just telling me to give you my money for free. I'm like, yeah, but my man's on it though. He's like, I know my man's on it, but it can't happen, bro. Like,
You know what? This is a lesson in.
Yeah.
Don't count money before it touch your hand.
Nah, but man spend the money. Man come from nothing.
Don't spend the money before it touch your hand. You have to count the money when it touch your hand.
I stopped smoking and everything, fam. I wasn't smoking on nothing.
Why you weren't looking to spend none of the 70 on weed?
Did you put some of the 70 aside as well? You spent some and put some aside.
Man hired trainers. Like, shout out Chris Congo. But like, brother, I forgot for a second. I'm not a professional boxer. I got carried away.
I see it.
Chris Congo and them man there, they got me underneath a car park. Like, just going ham with some neck
for your 70 bags.
I'm saying, yo, brother.
I big up Chris Congo, though.
Shout out my guy Chris Congo. Big up Chris Congo. I was driving. Remember, I don't live on the ends. I was driving an hour and a half to come and link my man. In the morning, crack of dawn. Brother, I believed in it.
Yeah.
Because you know who he was? Where I trusted the promoter so much. Where he's my guy.
I believed in it. No, I believed in it.
So I'm just like, brother,
I believed in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, say nothing, my bro. And he's like, it has to be like, we have to do it properly, document the camps. The camps have been documented. So it's like, everything was going good. The camera come to the camp, document me training. They'd gone to his thing, document him training. And then obviously my man rang me like, the phone call was so weird. He's like, bro, like, obviously I went to my man's camp today.
I just come out the doctor's.
So I'm just like, yeah. He's like,
man.
You know how the conversation went.
I was chilling. I was just chilling.
I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, like, can't happen, fam. I'm like, yeah, but, and he was honest. He said, bro, like, I reckon my man will give you a good fight.
Did you phone your son back straight away?
If he was in play.
Yo, you see them things I promise you. You have a whole lot of them. Yeah.
I was heartbroken. I tried to speech it, but you know, my bro said he's a stand-up guy, and he was just like, bro, come on, man, like, you know it can't happen.
Like, it would have been brilliant for the culture.
Fam, I was
not just your thing. Like, you see if there was that fight and a couple undercards, that would have been
little man and his brethren.
Now, Little Man's thing went well though.
Little Man's thing went off as well.
I watched it and you lot done very, very well. So big up the man.
Little Man's thing went off.
You lot done well.
Yeah, that was what that was. But you know what it is? Since then, I've just been like, I have dreams that I'm thinking like someone calls me out again, and it's full official, and I know it's never gonna happen.
Man be dreaming in a bag.
70 bags. I'm like,
do you feel like you're in do you feel like if you wanted to take this thing serious, you would have to do a lot to get to a professional level?
I don't think I could do professional. I'm not built for it.
Because their thing's different.
No, but I'm not built for
I know
it.
you're a fit brother, you know.
I'm not built for it though.
Okay.
I can be honest and say I got so much respect for professional fighting.
Yeah, their thing's different.
That I know that I'm not cut from that club, innit?
Okay.
like how them man have to lock in and do their thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not cut from that.
Yeah,
stuff.
different still.
Obviously, if I have to pop up on a quick one, man can always pop up on a quick
Yeah,
one. You get
yeah,
what I'm saying? But that's the difference. Like you get confused and think because you can handle yourself. It's like you can go in their sport. I respect the fight. I can't go in. Like,
Nah,
amateur, man couldn't go in. Man couldn't go in a boxing ring right now with an amateur.
Nah, I rate that
With head guards on.
100.
He messed man up.
100.
Yeah.
Ring work's real.
The ring
Work is real. Ring work is real.
He'd have to
Yeah,
plan.
still.
Ring
Yeah,
work is
definitely.
real. But obviously, but away from that, I think just in terms of like being in the space man was in and looking at the industry. Remember why I live in? Everybody's like living off their life, and I try to be as healthy as I can. So when you're looking at that crop of people, when you're talking artists and public figures, it's like, yeah, nah, none of you lot can fuck with me.
Yeah, I hear
Like,
that still.
I live
That's
like,
why you're active.
it's like, yeah, none of you lot, it's like, none of you lot can fuck with me.
Confident.
I was confident. I was confident. I was confident that none of you lot can fuck with me because I know that it's not about, because you lot are relying on your ability to fight or you're good fighters, but the difference
No,
between
you got to draw
the
that.
difference between me and you is like, man's really out of bending metal. Like, I believe in this training thing. Like, it's not.
I won't lie. I won't lie.
Trying to find my man's strength.
I won't lie.
believe in it.
I won't lie. When it comes to this,
Nah, but you've been vouched that
you see this pushing metal thing.
still.
You see this pushing metal thing. I'm telling you, mate.
Like, I bend metal
He's
in
a
real life. So
fucking
it's a whole
animal,
different.
bro.
And I can lock into a place where they don't even know it exists in their head.
Bro.
Yeah,
we was
so
on-
How
we
do
was
you
on the
how you
wing.
managing with no gyms open right now? Does it do you already?
Nah, you know what? I'm in that autopilot state where I just look how I look anyway.
Shut up. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Like management, was that media training? Was that media training? That weren't media training, no?
Shut up. Listen, I know you're out there in the garden, in the cold, pushing up. Don't fuck about.
Nah, hey,
that man that squat a mini. He's got a little mini at the back that he squats.
Nah, for real. I think I ain't trained for like 2 months.
Fuck
Swear to God, I don't believe that.
Have you
what
done
I'm saying.
home training?
Nah, no training.
I don't believe that.
You ain't been jogging or
I don't
anything.
believe that.
You ain't been jogging or anything.
I trained for 2 months. I'm manager of that. I trained for 2 months.
Swear to God.
I can
I thought
believe
you'd
that.
have, I thought you'd have
I
pulled
don't know how to. You see the gym open, gym shut, gym open. Like
Yeah.
I don't that lock in and lock out stuff. I can't do because I'm a maniac with the gym. I'm a man that just
Hey,
locks
could
in.
you ever see yourself getting fat?
Nah.
Nah. But if you don't maintain it, then what happens?
It's
Well, you're not
maintain-
even doing push-ups at home.
I'm saying nah.
You're doing push-ups at home.
No, I'm not.
100%.
I'm not. You know why? Because you see what it is. My body, like I've beat up my body so much over the years. I need.
It
the
knows
rest.
it's
I need
okay.
the rest.
Oh,
And I've
okay.
got muscle memory in a way where 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're like, rah, why does my man look like that? I can literally do
Yeah,
press
yeah,
ups, 200 press ups a
get
day, and keep all of it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
I could do 200 press ups a day and keep all of it. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those.
I can do 5 press ups a day and keep all of it.
Yeah, but you know what it is, bro? It's just routine and consistency anymore, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Well, I'm surprised you never keep that up still, because I know that's a part. Yeah, that's what.
Nah, it's a- you know what,
Ain't gym therapy for you?
Yeah, but it's the lockdown and all this type of different stuff they got going on that I can't do stop.
I know the gym's therapeutic for you.
Yeah, it's therapeutic for me still. I think I'm looking forward to locking in January, like when it comes back. But you know what it is? I've been so busy as well that I needed the headspace. But when I lock in a bit too deep.
All right, cool. What? I'm about to get controversial in this interview.
there we go.
What I go on now? Boom. You was in Blue Story, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't laugh. I ain't even said nothing.
Blue Story, it's on YouTube right
Big up
now.
Rap Man,
It's
man.
on
Big up
Sky
Rap Man,
TV.
man.
You
Big
gotta
up,
talk
big
to
up,
me.
big
Big up, rap man.
Hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's negative and there's positive. There's negative and there's positives on it, right? There's negative stuff and there's positive stuff. With
Yeah.
it.
Go on, bro.
Now, for me, I'm not even gonna front. I sit bang smack in the middle of it because at the same time, I understand that he's got to tell a story, but at the same time, I get it. Like you're telling the man them story, innit? And you kind of just. It's like Rick Ross, innit?
Yeah.
Everybody's upset with Rick Ross for not paying the real Rick Ross money after live. Like you've told a story. It's kind of, I don't want to say, yeah, it's kind of not your story because you wasn't really beefing them like that to the point where you wanted man a beefing them. Anytime they come around here, your name's getting called and out.
Yeah.
So I understand, but like I said before, he's made it from his point of view.
Just ask me the question.
So I understand.
Just ask me the question.
Go on.
Just ask direct. Ask me the
So-
question.
Yo, get to the
Stop
fucking
dancing around
point,
it.
bruv.
I man don't try to stick it on me.
Ask me the question,
Man don't
bro.
try to stick it on me.
Spit it out.
What do you think about it? Do you think honestly that that's a true reflection of how things went in the area that you was growing up?
Nah, definitely not. But there's another element to it, and I spoke to a couple of the man about it at the time it was happening.
Kick it.
I think the biggest problem here is not sitting down and having a conversation. Yeah. Let me break it down. The man who got me on the spot. I'm in the borough, on the spot. I can't even lie to the people I grew up with. No, listen. I can't lie. The man who's got me, I can't lie. But listen to this, yeah. I'll be honest, innit? Here's the thing how I looked at it, yeah. I spoke to a couple man about it.
And get to the point.
No, let me get to it.
Yeah, it's not nice with the shoes on the other foot.
I got to break it down.
Go on.
I spoke to a couple of the man them, yeah, and it ends about it during the time, and I understood the perspective everyone was taking in it. I think what was missing was the actual conversation between both parties. And a couple people tried to make me the go-between, and I was saying, look, the place I'm in, I don't want to be the go-between. Right? No, just hear me. I don't want to be the go-between. Now, it's easy to assume, Vic don't want to be the go-between because he's involved in it. Now, let me just be clear. My involvement in it wasn't, oh yeah, Vic, come, I got extra role for you, da. Prior to that film happening, you know, the Baftas happened around that same time. Intent had already happened. I'd already been putting myself out as an actor.
Yep.
So naturally, when people are doing stuff,
Hey, we got.
Yeah, come on. We're going to superstar now.
We got the two of them.
No, listen to this, man. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. You don't want to steal the limelight. You don't want to steal the limelight.
Listen to this, though. So when man's reaching out to me, man's reaching out through my agent and stuff. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, that's just one of the man I'm involved in it. There's a casting call.
It was a professional thing.
It's a professional reach out.
Okay.
So when I'm in it, a man saying to me, Vic, but you should be telling my man this. You're a man that you should be saying this.
Professional because I can't get involved. That's friendship.
That because I'm in on a professional capacity.
Yeah.
I'm not on that. Away from that, let's look at the positives because everyone wants to like. And everyone's going to say, a man said to me on the phone, like, this is why I don't like phoning you, because you always try and spin the positive narrative.
Nah, the biggest positive is Jay-Z knows about Peckham and the
Nah, bro, let me tell you.
Positive,
let me give you a thing up. Let me give you a bit of facts, yeah?
Big positive.
Go on.
That Blue Story script,
Yeah.
was a script that's been sitting in the drawer for a couple of years. Just sitting in the drawer.
All right, cool. Let me wait. Go on.
Let him land.
Go on. Let me stop.
It's sitting in the drawer for a couple of years.
Yeah.
A man had once said before, like, bro, I'm trying to get investment for this thing. Like, could we, like, I might even put my own peas in it, and do this thing. That's how a man was talking about it, right?
Yeah.
So when the opportunity comes, and it's like, have you got a thing there that man can pattern with?
Ready.
A man saying, right, I got this thing in the drawer. Now check it. A man could have threw that away at any time. A man could have scrubbed that and put that in the back of their mind. So for me, when I'm looking at that, I'm saying, wow, this is an example of if you got like a great idea that you believe in it.
Your dream, stick to
just hold on to it.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying to you? And away from that, the situation, what he found himself in, I'm saying I don't want to call him, what Rapman found himself in, coming from where we're coming from, that was one of the, remember this, away from that, let me just pause. I said earlier on, yeah, I'm motivated by what other men do. Yeah? He's got better. First time I heard of a name of someone rapping for Lucian, check it out. I'm in Loudon Grange, Nottingham.
2009?
2000 and whatever.
10.
I'm teaching an industrial cleaning course. There's a youth from Wolverhampton. Every day this youth from Wolverhampton come in the class, yo brother, this youth called Fecky from Lewisham, yo brother. So I'm sitting in the jail, like obviously I'm happy to hear it, but I'm like, who is he talking about? But I'm in the class just pretending I know what he's talking about. So he's like, the brother, oh my gosh. And you know what the brother said to me? He goes, when I got nicked, the police took my Fecky CD and I'm pissed. I thought, hold on a minute. So I've had to ring a man from the end and say, brother, who's Fecky? And he said, it's Ray. I'm like, don't lie. I'm like, no way, don't lie. It's my man. So I'm in my cell, like, so now I go to the education the next day. Nah, that's man's people, fam. What are you talking about? Nah,
I went through the same thing.
He said the first nicked him. He's pissed because the first took his CD. So I'm sitting in jail like,
Fecky.
I'm saying, hold on a minute.
Who's this guy?
I'm not wrong then. I'm not wrong for believing in music because there's a man in the jail right now telling me he's pissed because the first took his Fecky CD.
Of course.
And Fecky's the man I know.
Yeah.
For a while. So I'm saying, hold on a minute. This thing is actually happening.
Yeah, it's real, man.
So let me fast forward. So when a man like a rap man gets a movie situation,
it's real.
All it does is add for me the fact that
real, man.
This thing is actually happening.
And then he's just recently
signed Netflix. You see, because I'm not a man sitting around waiting for nobody to give it to me, or not even waiting for nobody to give it to me. I've accepted that I'm gonna have to make my own way in the world, and I've accepted that it's not a personal reason, and God's gonna bless me. Like, you know, it's all divine. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So I'm not even reading a man's move in any way other than spiritual.
I hear that still.
Like if you, and guess what now?
What?
How many, let me tell you something, it comes around full circle.
Go on.
Fast forward 2020, I'm on a project right now that I'm writing and directing. I'm writing, directing and acting. And it's a multi-million-pound project. But I wouldn't have had the juice to think I can do that if I didn't see my man do that.
Come on.
I hear that still.
So the moment I see you do it, I'm just like, I can do it myself.
You see what it is? You see where my point is really getting at with this year is, do you, exactly that.
Okay,
do
here's the thing about the
you
representation.
believe that he portrayed that thing as close to real as he possibly could for movie rights? Because I understand the fact, listen, I always get this, is he's made something into a movie, so there has to be there has to be fiction to it, yeah?
Yeah.
But all right then. So let's say for instance,
We said there's too much.
now
fiction.
he's got listen, remember this is what I'm gonna say, yeah?
Go on.
He wasn't living that life, innit? Like that wasn't his life. Like he wasn't out and out beefing pecker mutes, da 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 da. But what I will say is he knows who was, right?